So we've got Rich Kelly here, and Rich, you are starting our Pub and Theology ministry back up. Tell us about Pub and Theology. What is it?
I'm real excited to be back at it because it's been since a year ago, March, that we've been doing it when everything shut down. Pub and Theology is it's a cool chance to be together to talk about God, talk about theology, philosophy, although we don't really hit that in a heavy way, but that's what we're talking about. And about life, about what matters to us. It's cool because it's relaxed. We're sitting around a table. Probably most people have a beer, although that is not a requirement. Some of our regular people do not drink at all. Some of our regular people don't drink beer. So we call it Pub and Theology, but the pub is just a convenient place to meet.
Cool.
It's a safe place too, because of our rules that everybody's opinion is important, and nobody gets called out for being wrong. Very often I don't agree with all that's being said, but it's really good to hear it and have my sense challenged and to see how other people think and where they're coming from.
Right. And that's, one of our core practices as a church is nonconformity.
Yeah.
Right. And what is more non-conforming to the patterns of this world than to sit at a table with people with whom you might disagree, and to stay at the table and decide to be in community regardless of disagreement.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And I know you were going to ask, why do I go? But that's the perfect opening. That's the best part of it, is the community, and the connections that come. And then when you're with the people on Sunday or in some other situation, there's a deeper connection because of that. You know who you're talking to, not just who that person is. And that's a valuable thing.
That's great.
I would hope everybody would want those kind of connections in the church.
Yeah, well, and that's my next question is, who should go, why should other people go, or is this open to everyone, or is it just this closed group, or what?
Oh, it's open to anybody.
Right.
Anybody who's curious, anybody who has an ounce of tolerance for other people that don't do things the way you do things. It's really for anybody, and we've had really a spectrum of people over the time, even believers, non-believers. We had one couple that came because they saw us on a Facebook event page, and one of them was a Christian, one of them wasn't, and they both felt very comfortable with the group. And it's the kind of thing you can come once, you can come twice a year, you can come every time. There's nobody's taking roll that way.
There's no attendance at Pub and Theology. That's great. Yeah, I remember that evening where we kind of wrapped up, and this woman who was a professed, atheist, just talked about how much she appreciated just being listened to by a group of Christians. And what a cool moment. Well, cool. Thank you, man. I'm excited to get there when I can, to jump in on the Pub and Theology thing. I think it's a great opportunity to connect with others in a meaningful kind of way, and to build some community, growing closer to God and others. So thanks for doing this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the chance to talk about it. We'll see you there.
All right.